like to talk to you about an important cultural symbol among French-speaking communities in North America called the Ceinture Fléchée, or arrowhead belt in English. So woven wool belts and chevron patterns exist from cultures around the world. The one I'm sharing with you today is likely the product of exchange between indigenous peoples and French and European settlers, which is why it is such an important symbol among the Métis, for example. During the fur trade of the 18th and 19th century, these belts were worn as a sort of unofficial uniform and as a trade item. Companies, particularly the Hudson Bay Company, got their belts through a cottage industry of women making belts from their homes. For example, in L'Assomption, a county or municipality outside of Montreal, L'Assomption gave its name to one of the most common patterns of Ceinture Fléchée, characterized by having the arrowhead down the center and lots of bright colors. Many cities developed their own local patterns. As the fur trade declined through the 19th century, the belt was adopted as a sort of winter folkwear, adding a pop of color to the gray, crudely woven wool coats. They have also become a national symbol in Quebec. After the 1837 to 1838 rebellion, the popular image of the brave patriot fighting against the English oppressor wearing the red wool toque and a Ceinture Fléchée. You may have also seen during the Grand Winter Carnival in Quebec City that the bonhomme d'hiver wears a red toque and a bright red belt around his waist. In the 19th century, cheaper belts were woven on looms, sometimes in England even, but I have been learning the traditional hand weaving techniques. Let me show you. Right. So the very first pattern that I've learned was a half chevron. Mirroring it, I can create the full chevron. Changing the direction of the weaving will create the inverted chevron. And then putting them together can create the W. And there are some belts that are simply this W pattern for the entire length. Alternating between the full and inverted chevron, you can create the lynx eye pattern. And now I am learning how to create the half arrowhead. So, like in loom weaving, I have some of my threads above and some of them below. And I will take one of these, this one, farthest out, and it will become my working thread, so I'll pass it in between. And I take ones that are above, bring them below, ones that are below, bring them above. Weave this. On a loom, this is called weaving, but with fingers, this is braiding. So once I get to the start of my pattern that I already have here, the blue thread just before it, I switch it out so that my white is one of my weaving threads, and the blue becomes a working thread. Continue on down. Work through all of my blue threads. So my next one will restart the beginning of the pattern. And as you can see, the rest of the arrowhead fills in. So here is the belt worn. Mine is quite narrow and very short, so I could wrap around more. And thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you soon. Au revoir!